Welcome to the first lesson where we are going to look at how we work out the formulae for chemical compounds. When we look at the periodic table, there are obviously many combinations that our elements can make all the different compounds. In this first series, we are going to look at how metals react with non-metals. Now, as you'll be aware, we can separate the metals and non-metals out like so. These are all our non-metals, including hydrogen over there, and the rest are metals. So how can we use a simple model to work out the formulae of different compounds? And again, we're just going to look at metals and non-metals. Well, when metals and non-metals react to form compounds, they form what we call ions. Now, we're not going to worry too much about how these ions are formed. Well, all we need to know is how we represent them. And ions are charged particles. So, for example, when sodium reacts, it forms the Na plus ion. When chlorine reacts, it forms the Cl minus ion. Now, all metals form positive ions and all non-metals form negative ions. For example, Mg, magnesium, forms Mg2 plus, and oxygen forms O2 minus ions. So let's try and work out some formulae using this. The key thing we have to make sure of in the compound is that the charges are balanced. So the simplest case would be reacting sodium with chlorine. So the way you do it is you write down the ions, Na plus, Cl minus. Now hopefully you can see that there's 1 plus on the sodium and there's 1 minus on the chlorine. 1 plus, 1 minus, they have balanced out, so the formula is NaCl. There is 1 sodium for every 1 chloride. Right, so let's do another example. Magnesium chloride. Again, write down the ions. And I'll tell you a bit later on about how you work out what these ions are. But for the time being, I'm going to tell you that magnesium forms species Mg2 plus and chloride is Cl minus. So I've got 2 pluses and only 1 minus, so I need another minus. Now I've got 2 pluses and 2 minuses, therefore it is balanced. So the formula is MgCl, and I'll write a little 2 after the Cl to show that I've got 2 chloride ions. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do magnesium oxide. So magnesium, as we said before, is going to be Mg2 plus. So let's write that down. Oxygen, I will tell you, is O2 minus. Now you can see that there are 2 pluses and 2 minuses, so they are already balanced, and the formula is MgO. Okay, so we're going to have a go at potassium oxide now. Potassium, I will tell you, is K plus. Oxygen we've already met is O2 minus. So I've only got 1 plus and I've got 2 minuses. So I'm going to put another plus there, and hopefully now you can see I've got 2 pluses and 2 minuses. So the way we write the formula is K, and then we put a little 2 after that to show I've got 2 potassiums followed by oxygen, like so. So we'll look at how we can use a periodic table now to tell us the different types of ions that are formed. So this is easier than it actually looks. So let's have a look. So first of all of those in group 1 form +1 ions. Those in group 2 form +2 ions. The transition metals we won't worry about for the time being. We'll come back to those. Those in group 3 form +3 ions. Group 4 we're not going to worry about. Group 5 form -3, and then we go down group 6 -2 and group 7 -1 ions. Okay, so here are some for you to have a go. Use the periodic table, remember, and try and work out the formula for lithium sulfide, aluminium chloride, barium nitride, and aluminium oxide. Okay, so we're going to do lithium sulfide first of all. So we have lithium here in group 1. So because he's in group 1, he forms Li with 1 plus. Sulfur is in group 6, so forms S2 minus ions. So I've got 2 minuses here, but only 1 plus, so I need another Li plus. Now I've got 2 pluses and 2 minuses, so the formula is Li2S. So moving on to aluminium chloride. Aluminium is in group 3. So Li3 plus is the ion that he forms. Chlorine is in group 7, so forms Cl minus. So I've got 3 pluses but only 1 minus. So another minus, 2 minuses, and another one, 3 minuses altogether, and 3 pluses. So it's Li Cl followed by a 3 to indicate I have 3 chloride ions. So moving on, barium nitride. Barium is here in group 2, so forms Ba2 plus ions. Nitrogen is here in group 5, so forms N3 minus ions. Okay, so this is looking a little bit tricky. However, you can see I've got 3 minuses but only 2 pluses. So let's put another plus here. Ba2 plus there. So now I've got 4 pluses but only 3 minuses. So I need another minus. N3 minus like so. So now I've got 6 minuses altogether, but only 4 at the moment for barium. So let's put another barium, Ba2 plus. So that gives me 6 pluses and 6 minuses. So the formula is Ba3N2. And aluminium oxide. Aluminium is here in group 3, so Al3 plus. Oxygen is in group 6, so O2 minus. So I need another minus, first of all. So now I've got 4 minuses, 3 pluses. So I need more pluses, Al3 plus. Oh, I've got 6 here, but only 4 minuses for oxygen. So another O2 minus there. And now I've got 6 minuses here and 6 pluses there. So it is Al2O3 like so.